Hello, welcome to my channel Infinite Sky. So today's pick a card reading will be about your future spouse's physical appearance. What your future spouse is going to look like. So we have three piles to choose from. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So you can choose one crystal that you feel the most drawn to. Like always, once you have chosen your crystal, go to the timestamps which are in the description box below and in the comment section, and you can fast forward to your reading. By the way, if you're interested in ordering my personal readings, you can visit my website, which is infinitesky.eu. So I'm going to see you in a moment. Hello, pile number 1. You have chosen this crystal. So this is going to be your reading about your future spouse's physical appearance. How they're going to look like. So first I'm going to look at your oracle cards and then we will move forward to your tarot. So with this Aries card, I'm feeling that your future spouse will have very intense eye contact. Their eyes is really intense, whenever they look into someone's eyes, you feel like they are scanning you. Like whenever they look at you, you feel almost lost because there's a really deep look and really intense look. I'm also feeling that this person will be really physically attractive to you. It doesn't have to be conventionally attractive looking man or a female, but he or she will be really physically attractive, and you can tell that this person is really sexual. You can tell by how they look, how they behave, how they smell even. You can tell like this person really likes to enjoy physical activities in the bedroom because they just have high sexual drive about them. Yeah. They're really intense. And they have intense presence about them. They are really focused. When they are talking about something, they're really focused on that particular subject. They're not looking to their phones, they're not hanging around, they're just really focused. And whenever they're walking or talking, they do this with intention. They have a lot of intention surrounding their actions and their words. Their words, when they speak, they mean something. They're not wishy-washy energy. They are really straightforward, to the point, focused. That's actually really sexy. I feel like your person is really sexy. Their aura is sexy. They're really present. That is what's sexy about them. Okay, we also have rainbow here, and also you picked a rainbow crystal, and it has a lot of it's really colorful. So I feel like this person has a lot of sides and funny sides to them, but they're not showing. They're not showing this. Somehow they are the way they dress are really conservative, ordinary. I would say ordinary and not out of the box. They're not dressing in extravagant ways, but the way their personality is really extravagant. So they will think differently, they will do things differently. They are really out of the ordinary. They are people who stand out, but not by their by their looks, but by their presence and by their actions, by their words. It's really something that you cannot really grasp. You cannot really tell that this person is different if you look at their picture maybe, but when they are stepping into the room, you can feel like the room is different. The atmosphere of the room is changing. And when you get to know this person more, you will notice that they are really funny, and they don't they don't really show their funny side, or they look serious, and you cannot tell if this person has a sense of humor. And they are really open-minded as well. They also getting LGBT vibes. So if you're gay and you're into gays, like this person is, of course that's a common sense, but also I'm getting that this person really is open-minded and they accept everyone. They have really open-minded, so they basically accept gays, lesbians. They are not racist. They are about equality. They're not sexist, like all these types of things. And I don't know if you like this information or not, because you might feel I don't know. So but the message I'm getting, they like women, or they like the opposite sex, which they are attracted to, when they are dressed properly, when they are dressed like basically they like people, and they are attracted to people who are dressing in really fashion way. So if you attracted the people who were not interested in the way you look, so this person is really about the looks. They are really thinking about how they look, and they also attracted to other people's superficial thing, like superficial appearances. Like for example, they will really notice if you dressed up today, if you made a makeup that is that required a long time to do, if you, for example, wear accessories that are not noticeable but they are subtle reminders of your worth. They will notice everything. They are really detail oriented, and they will notice little things that you do with your physical appearance, and also this message is for women who are watching this reading. So if you're female, this message is for you. They like females who dress in a long dresses and even extravagant dresses, they like women. They are attracted to women dresses. They like when women wears a dress. That's basically it. And the more expensive it is, the better. It's like they don't mind if you dress like this during a simple casual day. They will be really excited about this. Also, this person looks like they are wealthy. You can tell they have a lot of money. Even though they might not have a lot of money right now as you meet them. It doesn't matter. I'm not saying that it will be, but they will try as hard as possible to look like they have a lot of money, and they will wear expensive clothes, even though. So this person might not have money to eating for a meal, but they will spend their last penny on an expensive suit or expensive shirt, because they really like to invest in their appearance and in expensive accessories like watches, or if this person is wearing a necklace, then this necklace will be really made from Swarovski crystals or whatever. If this is a female, of course, they will invest in their style, in their fashion. And also what they are wearing is quite formal. They might wear, a lot of times they wear formal clothes. They like to wear a formal clothes, formal suits, or pants that are expensive looking. I don't know what it means, but it looks like they wear expensive clothes. And quality. The clothes who has a good quality to them. Also, this person has a healing attribute to them. They look like not like a Jesus Christ, but their presence is healing at the same time, intense and healing. So it's like a little bit like a father, but sexy father. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just the healing part of it. They feel like they are a person who, this person has a lot of wisdom inside. They can, by the way they act, the way they talk with intention, and they can give you a good advices. If you saw this person in the street and you will not be attracted to this person because that might interfere, you would want to ask them for direction, because you will know that this person might know every answer to your questions. It's like that. Also, with the Three of Wands, I feel like whenever you will meet this person, even for the first time, you might want to look at them twice as they are turning around and walking away. You will want to turn around and see their back. You will want to look again to their back, because you might feel a little bit intimidated by looking straight to their eyes when you are talking to them. But when they are turning around and walking away, you will be comfortable enough to look at their back. But when you will look at their back, you will think that they might watch you, or they might think, like, this is a feeling, this weird feeling, like you might think that this person almost has a third eye open in the back of their head, and they can watch you watching them, you know? So you might feel intimidated even watching as they're turning around, because you might think that they will turn around and see you watching them, and it will be a awkward situation. And actually, this person is a little bit psychic, or a little bit like a aware, that like their awareness is really wide, so they can sense things that normally people don't sense. Okay, let's move forward. Let's look into your tarot cards. Maybe we will get more information about that. So, this person is really young looking. It doesn't matter their age, but their looks, that they're really young looking, youthful. Yeah, youthful. With the Three of Cups in reverse, this person looks serious. Their looks are serious, but inside they have this, inside they have a childish side to them. But you cannot tell at first. They look like really serious, and stable, has their shit together. It's like that. And conservative looking. Their colors that they wear is neutral, not bright, not green, not anything. But inside they have a really vast personality, a lot of sides to them. But maybe they were conditioned to dress like this. I don't know, because there's a discrepancy between like how they look and how they inside. Like, because their presence are really multifaceted. They have a lot of things, a lot of layers inside. One side is funny, open-minded, and really likes to have fun, like has a sense of humor, even extravagant, and likes to show off. And by the way they look, it's not how they actually are, because they look conservative. So it might be from their conditioning or their culture to dress like that, because maybe in their culture or in their family it was inappropriate to wear those shiny things, shiny dresses. So that's why they like when their partner, like you essentially, will dress up and will wear those shiny things, because they were not allowed, and they're enjoying seeing other people happy and other people shining. Okay, also this person, Huh, it's interesting. Like, you see this person is blind, but I'm not, I have to clarify. Oh, your person has, like, could have a really strange, like, they have really strange eyes. For some of you, I don't know if it will resonate for all of you, because it is a general reading, so take it with a grain of salt, of course. But they might have a really blue eyes, like really blue eyes, and like bright blue. And sometimes they even look like their iris is connected with their whites in their eyes. Okay, something like that. So their eyes are so bright, like they look almost blind, like there's almost like it looks like something is wrong with their eyes. I don't know why, but it's nothing wrong with their eyes. It's just that the way their eyes looks is really interesting. I don't know what exactly, so it might be the color of their eyes, or it might be how their eyes is shining. Also, this person might have a really nice butt and really nice buttocks and nice legs. They could have a bubble butt. Like, you will like their butt. It will be strong and sexy butt. Look, almost a Brazilian butt. It doesn't matter if they're female or male. Okay, also we have this card. So it's just showing that this person is really loyal, but you cannot tell that they're loyal. Like, they look like they're not loyal. Something about their physical appearance says that they are maybe too good looking, or I don't know why, but they just doesn't look like the person who will commit to you, but they are. Okay, so now we'll look at some physical features of your future spouse with these cards that I made. Also, I'm feeling that your future spouse might be like, there is two types of people that I'm channeling. Either they don't have hair at all, like they are bald, or they have quite long hair, like to length to their shoulders. Okay, let's see. They have small lips. They might be 45 years old, but less. Oh no, like this is crazy. When I did those cards, I intentionally did this sign that it's supposed to be more than 45 years old, but when I channel this, I channel like less than 45, so it will be like a 43. It could be like around 45 years of age, your future spouse, but they will be really youthful. They have a youthful spirit inside. They really look way less than their age, really less. Bulbous nose. Okay, they will have a bulbous nose. So bulbous nose doesn't mean that this is a big nose. It's just that their nose doesn't have sharp edges to it. Okay, you can Google this nose. It has a specific shape. Oh, they have big biceps, so they might be muscular, especially their legs. So they like to exercise. That's why they are muscular. Strong features. So yeah, you can easily remember their features when you first see them. It will be like really memorable features, facial features. Round face. Okay, they might have a round face. Hazel eyes. So for some of you it could be green eyes, hazel eyes, or bluish eyes. but their eyes is really standing out. Oh, and they might have something, like I'm hearing they might have a condition with their eyes. Something is strange. Like, you know, there could be a really colorful eyes, or there could be something almost stuck in one of their eyes, and you might think that this is a damage done to their eyes, but this is not. Like, my sister has, in her one eye, she has like a strong, like darker dot, and it is just the way her iris looks, but there's nothing wrong with that. So your future spouse might have something like this in one of his or her eyes. If this is a female, so she might have a large breasts. Okay, and thin body. So your future spouse will have a thinner body, quite thin but muscular at the same time. Okay, so that was your reading. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you would like to order a personal reading with me, you can visit my website, which is infinitesky.eu. All information is in the description box below. Thank you and bye. Hello, pile number 2. So as you can see, there's a video missing here because I just have to record the audio recording because my camera didn't film the beginning of the video. So I will say some things that I channeled, and then we will continue watching the rest of the video. So I think the reason why my camera didn't shoot the beginning is that I already got the judgment card, and once I have looked into your judgment card, I felt this almost a fearful energy, and it came from knowing that if you know everything about your future spouse, if you know how they look, you might it might mess with your psyche. It might mess with your subconscious, and you might not experience life as you're supposed to. Imagine if you can like know exactly how they look, then once you have meet them, you will know that this is your future spouse, and you might, yeah, it might mess with your subconscious. I don't know in what way, in what exact way, but it's not always good to know everything, what is destined for you, and this is the case for your situation. It might happen that you have to have some soul contracts before you meet your future spouse, so some information might be hidden from you. Okay, so but I channeled some things, so take it with a grain of salt. I've got 2 celebrities actually. If you are male looking for a female, if your future spouse is a female, she will be your wife, then the female archetype would be a Shakira. The Shakira has brown eyes, also dark skin, a little bit darker skin, not really dark, and also wavy brown hair. So she might look quite similar to the Shakira. If your future spouse is a male, then he will have facial features similar to Justin Bieber. So again, take it with a grain of salt. I'm not saying like your future spouse will look like Justin Bieber, but their aura and their features will have the same kind of vibe to them. The younger version of Justin Bieber, not like he is right now, because he changed a lot. It will be like 17 years old Justin Bieber. Again, he might not look exactly the same, but the similarities will be the skin and the cuteness, the cuteness about their face. So their facial features will be quite soft and gentle, and also their skin is really soft looking and angelic looking. Okay, so your future spouse will have that angelic cute face, but Also, they will have wild eyes, wild and intense eyes, might be brown color. Okay, yeah, that's about it. So we will continue watching your video. Okay, so I'm seeing that your person will be someone who doesn't seem that they are really family orientated. Maybe because they are too good looking or something about them is not really showing that they are family orientated, but they actually are. They like children. They want to raise a child one day, or they are raising a child. And I think that the way you meet could be in a strange way. Could be like you meet this person in a social media. They could be in entrepreneur of some type. So that's why you might think that they are not interested in children. And also the way they look is really colorful and bright. They like to dress in extravagant ways, wear like really bright t-shirts or bright colored clothes, even some strange clothes with a full card, like really unconventional clothes, I'm feeling. And that's why you might think that this person is too extravagant to be family orientated, because they don't seem as following the normal path in life. Also, I'm feeling like they will have an oval face, a round face, a little bit like soft features, soft face, but actually they are not soft at all. Like their energy is not soft. So they look like their looks is deceiving. They look a little bit like an angel, but inside they have this like a wild look. And even how they talk is really impressive. I'm hearing impressive, and also like really how to put it, like they always say the truth even if it's uncomfortable. So they are brave enough to say what people usually don't say to their face, to their face. Yeah, it's really interesting. And they might have light complexion. And like I said before, like this person with the Knight of Cups in reverse, I feel like you might think that they are not family orientated, but actually they are looking for the one partner. They might look like they have a lot of attention from others. You might think that they are too arrogant because of their looks. Too arrogant and too physically confident. Like too confident about their physical appearance. But they are not. Interesting. And you might think that they have a lot of love offers. Like they are not receiving as much love offers as you think, because of their straightforward attitude and because of their manners or how they speak. People are usually intimidated by them, but you might think that they are attracting a lot of people. So yeah, they're attracting, but in a romantic sense, not a lot of people would like to be as a romantic partner somehow for them. It's interesting. So okay, let's see more. I'm going to use those cards that I made. So like I said, the skin will be glowing. They will have really light skin that is glowing almost in the dark. It's like a shining skin, and it is very smooth and soft. They have light eyebrows, so they could have a really light eyebrows, as though they are not having an eyebrows. the eyebrows. They might wear glasses. They have so only their face is soft and gentle. Actually, they are quite muscular. So yeah, they only have a soft face, but their body is muscular. So with the brown hair and wavy hair, like I said, they look like a Shakira. They have this vibe if they are female. So they might, if they're female, they could have a long wavy brown hair. If they're a male, I'm seeing short, not that long hair, but wavy and brown. So they might have elegant hands. Yeah, elegant and like a small, almost like a thin fingers and small fingertips, like smaller. They're hands. I'm hearing that it will be like a pointed fingertips, pointed. Like I mean the bone structure of the hands. It doesn't matter if they're a woman or a male. They have a lot of body hair. So yeah, women also have body hair, you know. Sometimes we forget, and sometimes woman has a lot of body hair, but you don't know it because we shave a lot. So your person also will have a beautiful smile that will make you melt. Okay, so that's all I have for you. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. You have chosen this mineral, this crystal, so this is going to be your reading. By the way, this mineral indicates that you have chosen very intense person who has very intense energy about them. And they are really confident, and they are able to move mountains. They are able to trigger other people by their presence and by their energy and by their being, just because they are really have really intense aura about them. And I'm hearing penetrative looks, or the way they act is sometimes really frustrating, or sometimes it is really helpful. So it depends what people interact with your future spouse. They will definitely, your future spouse will definitely leave some impression. You cannot notice your future spouse. Either you like them or not. This is black and white thing, because your future spouse is really intense, so you cannot forget their energy, and also you cannot hide from them. Like that's the intense presence that he or she has. Okay, so your future spouse will have really nice body, like they are really good looking, and I say God, and also we have God card. So this person will be stereotypically good looking to everyone. Like everyone will say like this person is really like good looking, and for you it will be almost like too good looking, because it will be like you're going to think that you've got what you wanted and even more, because this person is really your type, physically speaking, and even better than you thought. So you might feel even insecure with this person, because you might think like this person is too good looking for me. And yeah, like imagine it like almost like a god. Like how do you imagine, not a god itself, but how do you imagine the most stereotypically good person for your future spouse? So this is how your future spouse is going to look. They will have amazing body. If they're a female, they will have that like hourglass figure, like full breasts, and like curvaceous body, curvy body. If that's something that you're attracted to. If that's something that you're not attracted to, then it will be your type of woman, like your type of female body that you like. Like model type. If you are attracted to models, more thin size, then she will look like that. If you're attracted to like more curvy women, then she will be like that. When speaking about men, I'm specifically seeing like quite muscular body. And also it depends what you like. If you like really muscular men, then he is going to have those muscles. If you're attracted to less muscular body but maybe athletic, then he will have those features, bodily like features. So again, it depends what you're attracted to. But he will be just your type, or she. They will be just your type and even more what you can imagine. And their skin will glow, like they will have this glowing skin effect, like almost their skin is oily, but in a good way, like not in a nasty way, but like when sometimes people do those photo shoots and they put some cream, or I don't know, and just spray the skin so that it looks good on the photos. So your person will naturally have that glow. Their skin will be glowing. So yeah, like this person is really, really good looking, like really good looking. Like when God created them, they created with the purpose of looking good. There was a purpose in their soul plan to be physically attractive. I don't know why, but it has a purpose, it has a meaning. Sometimes the meaning is not so bright and beautiful that you might think. Sometimes beautiful people are shamed by their family members for looking so beautiful. I'm going to channel a little bit information about that, because I'm feeling like something is about your future spouse's physical appearance is really stands out. Why they're so beautiful. Actually, like they were really sad. Like in the past, they used to be really sad that people look at them because of their physical appearance. Like they didn't like to be viewed as beautiful. I don't know why, but they felt like really sad about their looks. Like it made them really ostracized from their peers, from their friends. Like they felt like they always stand out, and they wanted to feel like they belong, and they couldn't belong because they're always standing out because of their beauty, because of their physical appearance. That's very interesting. And also they attracted a lot of jealous people, and just jealous people, jealousy, because they easily got what they wanted because of their looks, not because they try, and other people were really jealous about them. Yeah, their physical looks really opened them doors. They had a lot of opportunities because of how they look. And also this person is really confident, but they were not confident always. We have a lot of orange, which speaks about the confidence, and they had low self-esteem, but they learned how to be more proud of who they are, and they learn how to accept themselves, even though you might think like, oh, it's so easy to accept yourself when you're so good looking, but actually they suffered from this, and they are not thinking that they are beautiful. They are not thinking that they are such a beauty. They just think that society thinks that they are beautiful, but in their head they're not as beautiful as other people might think. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, by the way, you will have a lot of chemistry with this person. They will also find you attractive, and they might think that you are beautiful and you are pretty, and so you don't have to worry that, oh, they might think that I'm not enough, or I'm not on that level of beauty. So they will also find you attractive. With the Three of Cups in reverse, I feel like this person has a little bit sad face to them and sad eyes, but actually they will get more happy when they will get to know you, and that sad look will start to disappear. They might have brown eyes as well. Okay, Seven of Wands in reverse. So they will dress and they will want to make themselves fit in. So they will always dress modestly and conservatively, not standing out from the crowd, because they don't like to be. They already stand out from the crowd. Their presence is enough for them. So they like to be a little bit more like modest about themselves. They don't like to put too much, bright color. They don't like to wear those like really bright colors. They just like to be in the flow, when they are in a group of friends, they like to fit in and don't want to be seen as the higher because of their past experiences. Yeah, like there's two cards indicating that. And yeah, like I said, they will have muscular body if they're a male. Okay, let's see more. Okay, so I'm feeling like if they're a male, they will have square face. If they're a woman, they will have long face, elongated face. They will have a lot of body hair if they're a male. They will have full lips. They might have Asian features. They might not entirely be Asian, or they might have Asian roots, or one of their parents might be Asian. Like I said, they will have muscular body. They will look like they are 25 and 30 years old. So it doesn't matter their age, but they will look like that. It's about their looks. You can tell like this person is quite young. They will wear glasses. And they might have dark hair, black or like a, could be brown, but dark brown or black hair. Okay, so that's all I have for you. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this reading. If you would like to order a personal reading with me, all information is in the description box below. Bye!